Today on the channel, we got the return of the American Nightmare to a WWE Mattel Elite Series with Royal Rumble, Cody Rhodes.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Elite unboxing and review. And today, the American Nightmare, he's back again in the Elite Royal Rumble Build-A-Figure Great Khali wave. But for all your Cody Rhodes needs and all your other wrestling figure needs, make sure you're hitting up, of course, Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And Cody Rhodes, no stranger to action figures. We just recently unboxed his Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle crossover figure. We've unboxed basics. We've unboxed main events, main event showdowns. We've unboxed elites. We've unboxed ultimates. We've unboxed AEW figures. We've even unboxed some Jakks figures. So Cody Rhodes, no stranger. He's really making a push, making a run for John Cena, Rey Mysterio in the all-time most figures released. It really feels that way. This one representing his big win at Royal Rumble, where he did go on to WrestleMania 39. Not his best night, as we do remember, but 40 he made up for it. But very cool to get him from his big Royal Rumble victory here. However, I will say first impressions feel like we've been there before. A young deja vu Iron Maiden with this one here. So we'll see. Hopefully there's some bells and whistles. Hopefully there's a little surprise to this one. But it's kind of looking like it's going to be just another Cody Rhodes figure. But let's check it out. Let's see what's going on. Dare I say, let's see what all the fuss is about. We got the Royal Rumble packaging on this one here. Cody Rhodes looking only like a Cody Rhodes could look if he was on the Royal Rumble Elite box here. Got his name, the American Nightmare. There's old Great Khali down there hanging out. Royal Rumble logo. 8 and up, you 7-year-olds, get the heck up, out of here. March up the steps right here, go up the steps, go through the sliding glass door, into the deck, down the deck steps, straight to the back of the fence there. You got a fence gate that opens up. Follow that gate, then you got a couple of acres of fields to walk through. Walk through those fields, you'll eventually hit a little lake over there, a little pond, let's call it. Swim through that pond, you'll get to a fence, climb that fence, go over the interstate, go lay down in the interstate, and then you'll be a little bit more safe than this figure, I would say that. So, a lot of work, but it's worth it. Trust me, there it is. But Cody looking good here. On the side, of course, certified authentic, so no grandmas will be confused. Elite logo at the top, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody ready to take on all comers in the Rumble right there. Then on the back, we get the glamour shot. We got the tail of the tape. We got the blurb. Cross-sell down below. The Hulkster, the Hurricane, Diesel, and Cody. We're unboxing them all on the channel. Make sure you do subscribe. We will build the Great Khali, and then we'll rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite. Stay tuned to that as well. Let's see what it says about the old American Nightmare from Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, shout out to Joe Lanta down there with the G.I. Joe crew. Height 6'2", weight 220 pounds. Finisher, that dreaded Crossroads. The American Nightmare won his first Royal Rumble match, punching his ticket to WrestleMania 39 to face Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Career highlights: undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Intercontinental Champion, World Tag Team Champion. Getting it done, a top star, a tippy top guy. See you later, goodbye. And friend of the channel, shout out to old Cody there. And there it is, got Khali's chest with him. I bet he never thought he'd be packed with the chest of one Great Khali. But here we are. Here we are, 2024, getting wild. Getting extra wild is what it is. And then, of course, we're locked in with some twist ties. Gonna have to get the hardest working scissors in the game. Going to be going to the Smithsonian, which is interesting to know that no scissors have unboxed more action figures than these. I should call my friends up at the Guinness Book of World Records and say, hey, there's verifiable proof these have done at least 5,000 unboxings on camera and about 10,000 off camera. So, ready to go, ready to get down to it, Cody Rhodes style. See you later. Goodbye. Great Khali, big chest piece here, ready to go. We will build that in a separate video. Stay tuned for that. Now we get old Cody here, and Cody's packed with hands. He's getting awfully handsy right here. We get the wrist tape hands into the hand tape. We got the fist. We got the gripping hand. Get the exact opposite on the other side, so you can choose your own hand adventure there. And then he's got the, I can't believe it. I've done it. I won. He's got those hands going on right out of the package. And really, we're at the point now where we got so many Cody Rhodes, especially in the head scans, that look very similar. It's really coming down to the hands to make these as different as possible. You see, that's one of the things you got to do to make them feel different. As this Cody head scan has wore out its welcome at this point. I've been saying it for a while now. We need some new Cody heads. They got about 3 heads, maybe 4 at best. They keep going back to the well. It's time to get him rescanned if he hasn't already. Let's get some new Cody looks going on, because really seeing a lot of the same stuff in our displays, if you're completist and buying all these Cody figures like I am, it's getting to be like, hey, this is the same thing. Basically, the pants are different, and that's where we are with this one right here. But the head, we've seen it before. Like I said, blonde eyes right there. 2 ears, 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. Playing those Cody human hits. Got the blonde hair going on. You do got the tattoo. Once again, it does kind of come onto his head. So when you do move his head around, it does look weird. Not a huge fan of that. I know it's accurate to be up here. I think they just need to keep it on the neck, though, for action figure. You know, action figures are all over the place. They're sometimes too little, too tall. There's stuff like that. I think we'd be forgiving if we just put it on the neck, and that's where they stayed with it. I would be there for that, hopefully in the future. Maybe. You got the bare top going on. You got a little wrist tape on one hand, as we mentioned. Got the open hands going on here. Got the dream tattoo on the chest. A little bit of chest hair here. I'd be okay with just a dabble of real chest hair on this Cody Rhodes. Can we see that in the future? You never do know. Got the Cody belt. Says Nightmare. Once again, we've seen these before many a times. Got the Nightmare belt ready to go. And then you got kind of the Homelander-like tights down here. Of course, this is an Elite. If this is Ultimate, we'd get a little bit more to the entrance gear here. This time we're just getting what's going on here, but very patriotic looking. Wouldn't look off in a patriotic wrestling figure display at all. Got the eagle going on, got the stars going there, the red, white, and blue shining through. Down into the white boots with the Nightmare logo on the side of the boots, looking pretty good. Arms, guess what? All the way around for us, bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows, hands removable back far side to side, head removable back far side to side. You could grab Ultimate Codys, some of the other Codys, mix and match if you really wanted to. That is always a possibility, of course. Waist articulation plus ab crunch. Got the big old splits. Uh-oh, we got one leg that doesn't want to go up. Oh, and we got that Mattel bounce back. There it is. It's like a rubber band. We're seeing that more and more. Sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't, but it's really hindering the articulation on the leg. It's not going up as much as it once did, and it bounces back like that. It's just way too tight where the hips and the legs do meet. So hopefully they get that worked on. We've seen in this very wave figures that don't have that problem. Then we see one like Cody that does have this problem. So not sure when they're going to get that fixed. Hopefully sooner rather than later. We do get the thigh cut on this one. Double jointed pinless knees. You know I'm here for that. Boot cut, ankles, back far side to side, up and down. I already went through that, I think. So let's do it again. Let's do the articulation again. Why wouldn't we? But looking interesting here as far as Cody goes. This isn't my favorite Cody. Far from my favorite. You got to go to the Ultimates where you get the jacket, you get shirts, you get a little bit more bells and whistles here. However, that being said, Cody, tip-top performer. You got to have Cody out there on a regular basis. There's always new people coming into lines, always new people buying it, and they want a guy like Cody, so it makes sense. And it is different. It has a different gear on. It does celebrate his Royal Rumble victory. Don't really have an issue with this. It's just not for everybody. If you're a completist, you got to have this. But if you're just a guy that's collecting Cody stuff, or a gal, you could dabble in this, is what I'll say there. So, does he fit on a ringside stand? What do you know? He fits on a ringside stand. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Spend your money on your figures, not your stands. Head over to ringside right there. I did grab the last Cody figure we had. Similar but different, we'll call it. And that's what we get with Cody figures. This was his last Elite, and they're pumping out the Codys. We talk about Hogan's getting pumped out this year. A lot of Codys this year. However, next year, some of the changes, some of the ebbs and flows, I think CM Punk's going to be jumping in there, taking a few of the CM Punk slots out there. We've kind of seen that with the slots. Roman Reigns was getting figures like crazy, slowed down a little bit. Cody kind of went into the mix. Now I think we'll see Cody slow down a little bit, and we'll get CM Punk in the mix, and then we'll kind of snowball from there and see where it goes. But I'm here for a Cody. It's okay for what it is, just not going to be my favorite Cody. Maybe yours. Let me know in the comments down below. But there it is, Cody Rhodes, Royal Rumble Elite. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down low. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel or my other YouTube channel. Of course, Both channels you get early access to on the Patreon, including plenty of other bonus content. Check out the Patreon, support the channel, link in the description down below. My book, The Complete Guide to the WWE Classic Superstars line, available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and now on Kindle. ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.